Hey, new video today. Look at that. We got the Lars bundle getting covered. So if you guys are interested in my take on it, it's a thing. You can go watch it now. In the BR side of things, real quick, we have I don't even think I can. I don't know if I can even show it. We have the Shadow bundle. I don't even know what it's called. The Shadow Streets bundle. There it is. So you guys can grab that if you guys are interested. You know, feel free to use code Mista at your checkout. It says today's age, but I'm like, is this brand new, or have they just put all of this? I thought this was like a paid bundle or something. You know, I'm really supposed to know this stuff, but I really don't follow BR as closely as you know what? I don't think anybody here thinks that I follow BR closely. I don't think I'm fooling anybody. I am blatantly just uninterested in Battle Royale. But I like the cosmetics, so I follow it like 80%. There is way more stuff that I like. Ty just messaged me 2 different bundles of like different quick cosmetics you can get from different challenges, and I was completely oblivious. And yeah, also recent videos on the channel, you guys can check them out. Ventures loadouts, Ventures rewards, the dungeon loadouts video, best weapons, melees, all the things are still available in there. I'm going to be slowing down on uploads because, again, I didn't want to bury all this content, but of course I've got more planned. So yeah, taking it easy today because I had to wake up early, didn't get the most sleep, and well, you could see the recent uploads. I am still catching up on my own brain. Yeah, that's kind of, I guess, the overview for BR. For Save the World, we got 25 free bucks in Stonewood in the Power Level 5 mission. There cannot be an easier V-Bucks mission, so you should be okay. If you need some help, you know, Discord link down below. And on the daily stuff as well, oh, the alerts are chilling today. So in Twine, well, I guess in Ventures, I should say. In the 70 zone, we have a Huskbuster, legendary copy, very good shotgun. Legendary Survivor in the 124 evac. So for the 47 of you who can run that mission, go ahead and enjoy. And then we got a lot of blue stuff I'm going to have to skip over if I'm going to keep this video done today. And then the rest of the stuff we'll get to as we go. And the one thing I wanted to point out later on was like the wall launcher is available in Plankerton. If you're just getting into the game, Wall Launcher is fantastic for little death pits. If you guys take out the basement in a house, it's pretty cool. This is the last we'll be seeing of Stonewood today, so V-Bucks are available. For the weekly side of stuff, we got the Guardian's Will, a legitimately good weapon. Do not overpass this. This is not some boring shop kind of weapon. No, this is actually quite good. It's really good for movement, surprisingly enough. Comparable to the Baron, and I'm not even kidding. I just don't like the fact that lunging is how you get around instead of running. It's actually comparable, and it does really good damage. Link to the video down below. It's kind of a heavy-hitting sword. I ran it with Luna, double attack, shocker, but I'm not a Totally Rockin' Out fan, especially with melees, but it's a good contender for Totally Rockin' Out. I mean, all of that was covered in the video. I'm giving you a lot of freebies here, but it's definitely a fun weapon. Also, on that note, I was running something kind of insane yesterday. I promise this will be quick. We'll get back to the weekly in a second, but you guys know about the quadruple attack speed Night Cleave being absolutely bonkers. Yesterday on stream, I paired that with the most all-in on attack speed build I could think of. I ran Varsity Hero in support and Battle Beat, and it was, I have no footage for you, but in yesterday's stream, it was just pure, utter annihilation. I even took Southie out of my support because we weren't using any heavy attacks with that weapon. It was nutty, and I feel like this sort of Omega attack speed build could be paired with any melee to be pretty insane. A lot of times I recommend Whiteout Fiona and Corrosive Strikes. I stand by that. I think that's a fantastic combo. But if you're just going for attack speed, these are really fun, especially with Fumble, because typically with a melee, you're killing something right in front of you, and then it just drops into your body, and you just pick up the football right away. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. For the weekly side of things, let me just replace that for hopefully something better. Nope. For the weekly side of things, we have a core RE-PERK, which is kind of fitting because over in the store, nope, wrong store. Over in the store, we have extra RE-PERK this week. So if you guys want to buy 6,000 RE-PERK, that is readily available. Thanks to dungeons, I've gone up like 7,000 gold in recent times. So I might pick some. I mean, 87,000 is an absurd amount. I really shouldn't even be considering it. But if you guys are not stacked on RE-PERK, you know, you guys are still building up your arsenal, buying it 6,000 at a time from the shop is something I did for many weeks in a row. So I'm passing it up because I've already made this purchase a million times. You should go do it. RE-PERK is nice to have. You're always going to be spending it. Remember a few episodes ago when I was over 100,000? Yeah, you know, RE-PERK tends to disappear. 600 per perk adds up a lot. For the expeditions, we opened them on stream yesterday, got like 50 manuals, super exciting. Failed to 46%, very upsetting. You know, I guess there was no real reason I should have expected to succeed in that, but it was still upsetting, you know. Oh, hey, 82.8. We'll take that. Don't I have some running? Yeah, they don't always finish. 24 minutes. That's frustrating. That means that I forgot to run them immediately after my daily and then lost out on some. But, you know, that's okay. Manuals are something I actually want to talk about. So, I'm still working out the conversions, but I supercharged Carbide all the way, and I kept track of it, and he cost 4,950 training manuals. Nearly 5,000 manuals to supercharge Carbide. Don't quote me. If somebody has specific numbers, comment. I'll maybe pin it, but I think regular survivors are about half that. Even still, this is just kind of a warning. It doesn't need to be exact figures. Even if it's a couple thousand, which I'm sure it's more, like 2,500, maybe 3,000 manuals per survivor to be supercharged 5 times. If we're going to be getting 16 survivor superchargers as per usual, I'm going to need at least like 6,000, 7,500 manuals, and potentially more. If it's 5,000 each like it is with Carbide, which I don't suspect, yeah, people have been wondering why I've been stocking up on training manuals. Same thing as core RE-PERK or general RE-PERK. It goes fast. Core RE-PERK, not so much. I guess if you're early to the game, you might be spending a lot of core RE-PERK, but I spent years getting multiple copies of weapons, so thankfully I was able to avoid that. But for the most part, yeah, you guys want to stock up. All right. Moving on to Ventures. All right, yeah, Archer's over here carrying us. So let's kick it off in the 46-4 player, because that's kind of the first thing that was interesting. If you guys are in these early missions, not a lot going on, but actually, if you're in these early missions grinding Ventures, you're probably going to run all of the alerts for the XP anyway, so you should get there. 4x perk up in the 46-4 player, and I also wanted to mention in the 70 zone, there's that legendary Housebuster that I mentioned earlier, and we're going to be skipping to the 94 zones up here. Yes, there's a lot of alerts. 4x legendary perk up with the 94-4 player, 4x perk up with the 108, and then in the 124, we got 4x drops of rain, legendary defender in the 108 zone, pretty good for training manuals, which are important, you know, same here in the 124. Lots of defenders to get rid of today. Legendary Survivor in the 124 evac. Again, not super accessible, but a Legendary Survivor is a Legendary Survivor. So, you know. And 4x perk up in the 144 player, which, you know, for the 16 of you who can go ahead and run that, there you go. Enjoy. In the Twine zones, I have something crawling on my leg. I don't think so. You know what? I'm not going to check. I'm going to pretend it was dust. 4x perk up in the 76-4 player. Really good alert in the other 76 zone. Again, we're going to have a lot of these today, actually. Just 80, 145. This single 76 mission is... You know what? We have an ant problem. I feel like I should confirm. Oh, no. I brushed it off. I'm pulling up the flashlight because I want to know about this. That might be a piece of rice, or it's a dead ant. Either or. I've killed 3 ants now on my desk, and I'm not thrilled about it, because in the year that we've been in this house, we are yet to see ants, and I'm the first person. Anyway, ants suck. Let's move on to the 100 repair the shelter. Again, there's going to be a lot of these single-player missions, because just 240 RE-PERK plus legendary perk up is a really solid mission. So, I mean... It's not a 4-player. You just want to have to run it once. But yeah, Brawler Luna could be good for the collection book. She's not a good hero right now. Crescent Kick is being looked at behind the scenes, so that could be buffed in a future update. Worth grabbing a copy or recycling or whatever you want to do. Space Heater was on, and now I'm sweating. So yeah. In the 116, we got another one where there's 260 alerts in there. And there it is, the Helium Shotgun. Not my favorite shotgun, but it does a ton of damage, so... You might want to pick up a copy and try it. The 124 single player is really, really good. That's 195 total perk up for a single player, which is pretty solid. In the 132s, we got 4x perk up and lightning in a bottle in the 132 4 players. And then in the 140s, again, lots of good single alert missions. We have, yeah, not even 4x's. I was going to say, these are all like really good alerts, like 369 RE-PERK, nice. And then we got epic and legendary perk up, but the actual 4x's are just XP and Storm Shard. Not terribly exciting. 5x legendary perk up in the 160 is really solid, and then, you know, we have 5x RE-PERK, which is also very solid. This is kind of, if you're going to run your 160s just for the core RE-PERK, this 5x RE-PERK, I think, is like 300 or 400 RE-PERK per run. It adds up quickly, and if you run this 10 times, that's thousands. You'll still get more from the shop, but still, pretty solid mission. In Canny, I think I'm going to combine Canny and Plankerton in the timestamps because there are Once again, a lot of alerts, and I can't go over every single individual one. All of them are purple, but we do have a couple of purple survivors. You can go to these zones, just the 64 Atlas, the 52 Repair the Shelter, Guardian Bull, we will point out in a second, and yeah, the Ceiling Drop Trap we'll talk about in a second. So if you guys want to go over all of these alerts, there they are, perfectly available for you, but we're going to speed run this. Ceiling Drop Trap is still going to knock stuff around even as a purple copy, so I recommend grabbing it just in case you don't get a legendary one anytime soon. And Guardian Bull, I want to make this quick as well. If you are going into the end game someday and you want to be fighting the Storm King, hardware crit rating, not a bad thing to have. Super good combo. In fact, if you're just new to the game and you just got the Lars bundle with Power Pop Penny being essentially the same ability, if you have Lars with this bonus, heavy attack eliminations causing Rock and Riff, that pairs really nicely because some good hardware weapons like the Surround Pound will be improved with crit rating. You don't need to use the Surround Pound, but you kind of have to do your own research if you're going to run that. I got a lot of melee videos. Best Melee's video is on the channel. I don't know if I'm going to remember linking it below, but it's there. I'll link it below if I remember. Lastly, yeah, I think it was just Guardian Bull. So yeah, let's move on to Plankerton real quick. Same story as Canny, just over here in the 34 zone. Purple Wall Launcher is still going to knock stuff around, still going to push them off the map. Still a good grab. Thank you, Archer. And I think Weddy, but mostly Archer. Archer was the one who showed me the 140s. I don't know if Weddy was trying to do the same. Either way, I appreciate it if that was the intent. Battle Royale. So, nothing explicitly new, because even if this bundle is new, the skins aren't, but yeah, super fun skin. You know, honestly, white and black is a good combo. I think that just goes with just about everything. And, you know, if you guys are interested in the pickaxe, glider, back bling, you guys can use code Mista to check out. I seriously appreciate it. As for the rest of the daily, we got the dummy skin, we got the Adeline skin, we got the Windwalker Echo advertising Unreal Engine 5. We think this is a tease for BR and Save the World being moved over to it. So, you know, another icon skin to collect if you guys are interested. I think this is a song that I can't share, but, you know, if you guys want to get down a little bit, pump up the jam. All the Marvel stuff just flooding the shop. This is just an absurd amount. I wonder how much their sales increase when they do this. Because, like, it's an overwhelming amount of Marvel skins. But, hey, you know, if your favorite hero's in there, you can check them out. J Balvin, Morty, and all the other bundles that we've been seeing are still available. Thank you guys so much for watching. Twitch link down below. I should be going live at some point. Not today, but in the future, probably. Subscribe, you know, Advanced GG. Been drinking Dream Team Punch all day in the ice shaker because I was doing over an hour of driving in a hot car. So that helped a lot. I'll see you guys later.